When I think about my life and everything that I've been through, now that I am on reality TV, I have the opportunity to be a voice. I've been through a lot of pain. I've lost a lot. My father always liked being in Mexico. We come from a really small town. He was a farmer, and that's what he loved doing. I'm a daddy's girl. Always have been, always will be. We had to work hard for what we wanted, and that's what my dad taught me. If the reason why I work so hard, why I try so hard, and why I keep going. When we got the call, it was in January 2014. It was literally the day before I started my first semester in college. I had went on my Facebook and there was a group chat with my entire family, and I could tell by the thread that there was something wrong. And I didn't have time to read it, so I called my cousin and I asked her what was going on. She's like, your dad's been kidnapped. And at that moment, my heart dropped because I couldn't believe it. I could not believe that was happening to us. The fact that there are people that actually are suffering with the kidnappings that are going on in Mexico. It's not just on the news. I experienced it firsthand, and it was my father who was kidnapped. There was a deadline that we had to pay 50,000 pesos, which is not it was a joke, because 50,000 pesos is literally only $3,000. And the majority of the time it is the cartels. So in that small town that we grew up in, there is 2 cartels that are going at war. I remember falling asleep for a short period of time. And I remember waking up to the call exactly at 10:45 in the morning to tell me that they found my dad, but that he wasn't alive. It was like I just dropped to the floor. And I couldn't believe, that was real. It hasn't been investigated because they threatened my sisters, my baby sisters that are in Mexico right now. So because of that, my family has been scared until we get them out of there. The fact that they're still over there, still puts them in danger. I don't know why they did that to my dad. I still don't know. And sure enough, we couldn't even go to Mexico to his own funeral because our lives were at stake. I remember working 4 jobs at the same time because I didn't want to be sad. I didn't want to think about it. I just wanted to keep my mind so busy because I knew that if I allowed myself to be depressed, I was going to fall. Then one of the jobs that I picked up was bartending. I was exposed to a lot of alcohol. I found myself drinking a lot, and that's when I fell apart myself. That's when I got reckless. That's when I started not caring about stuff. When I lost him, I lost myself. I had opened up my own tattoo shop, and it was just so much that in the end it all just fell apart. I got tired of my little brother looking at me like that. I got tired of my mom crying to me. I'd come home, I'd black out. I was completely shattered. I kept telling myself, you can't be stuck here. Your dad raised you to be better than that. He raised you to be strong. He raised you to work hard. He raised you to keep going. So regardless of whatever pain that I was going through, I knew that I had to keep going because I'm not gonna let my dad's death go in vain. I wanna gain the Lily that I was once before. It's been 3 years. I'm scared to get attached to people. Don't trust easily. I keep to myself, and all that is all a result of all the pain that I feel like I've been through. I just feel like I've lost so much. If there's anything, my past had made me strong, because the only thing I just want to get back is my family. Because for once, my family is actually seeing that I'm doing something with my life. Tattooing and art, now that I'm actually doing something with it, I'm just happy that I'm at a better position to help my family out.